You know what one of the most frustrating things about Parkinson's is? It's not the tremor, it's not the stiffness, it's not even the fatigue. It's the fact that yesterday you felt decent, and today you're staring at the coffee maker like it personally betrayed you. I had one of those mornings recently. Same meds, same routine, same breakfast. And I'm standing there in sweatpants that are officially retired from public life, kitchen quiet, house still, and I'm just staring at this coffee maker like, explain yourself. And I'm thinking, what did I do wrong? Did I eat something weird? Did I take my meds 30 seconds too late? Did I sleep wrong? Did I somehow anger the dopamine gods overnight? And before I've even brushed my teeth, I've already fast forwarded 5 years of my life. Oh, great. This is progression. Stage 14, advanced, hospice, before coffee. Now that's not science, that's spiraling. And here's the quiet part we don't talk enough about. Sometimes, most of the time, nothing's changed. Sometimes it just fluctuates. So today we're going to talk about that. Because fluctuation's real. But failure, that part's optional. And stick around because there's a Bryce-ism in this one at the end that might actually completely change how you see your next bad day.
Welcome to Living with Parkinsons. The good, the bad, and the reality. Real talk, real life, real community with Bryce Perry. Let's begin.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Living with Parkinsons, the good, the bad, and the reality. If you're new here, I'm Bryce. I was diagnosed at 40, and I've been living with Parkinson's now for over 15 years. And this channel is not about hype. It's not doom. It's translation. Real life, real talk, in a real community. And have you ever had one of those coffee maker betrayal mornings? Well, you're in the right place, and you can give me a like for that, if you don't mind. All right, let's be honest. When something changes in our body, we don't calmly say, yes, this is called neurological variability. Or do you? Not me. No, we go full detective mode. CSI, kitchen edition. What did I eat? What did I touch? Did I stress too much? Did I breathe at the wrong angle? Right? I have blamed protein, posture, pillows, pollen, and poor life decisions from 2007 because we want control. Why? Because control feels safe. And Parkinson's does not give us predictable safety. So when symptoms fluctuate, our brain looks for something to blame. And guess who picks it? You do. And here's what makes it worse. It feels personal. Yesterday, I buttoned my shirt fine. Today, I look like I'm negotiating with a tiny plastic enemy. Same hands, same shirt, with a different outcome. And instead of saying, that's interesting, we say, what's wrong with me? What's going on? What did I do? Excuse me. Where did I mess up? Now, let me explain this in normal human language, okay? I want you to think of your body like Wi-Fi during a storm. You know, some days the signal's strong, and some days it buffers. Now, you didn't change the router, you didn't get a new provider. The signal just isn't as steady this one day. Well, that's Parkinson's. It works the same way. You see, dopamine helps regulate movement, timing, and smoothness. In a healthy system, it smooths things out quietly in the background. In Parkinson's, that smoothing system, it isn't as steady. So small changes feel bigger. Add in stress, add in digestion, add sleep or lack of, add protein, add constipation. And you can take the same dose of your medications 2 days in a row and feel completely different. And it's not because you messed anything up, not because you made a mistake, but because biology is not identical day to day. Now, let me make this even simpler. I want you to imagine yourself pouring water through a funnel, okay? Some days the funnel is clear. It's smooth, it's easy. And other days, there may be a little debris in there slowing it down. You might not even be able to see it. But it's the same water, the same pour, the same hands, but there's a different flow. Levodopa, we know this, competes with protein. Stress slows digestion. Constipation changes absorption. Even your gut timing shifts. Same meds, different response. You didn't fail. The funnel just flowed differently. And instead of blaming the funnel, we blame ourselves. So let me break that down even further. That water that's being poured through that same funnel, where yesterday it ran really thick, right? Ran good, smooth, easy. Today being stopped up like we talked about. When that happens, do you blame yourself? Do you think, I'm not pouring at the same level? I must be pouring something different. Maybe I'm holding it in the wrong hand. No, you go and look at the funnel and you try to find what's wrong, what's blogging it up. And that's what we have to do, a shift in our emotional self, have to shift in our mindset to do that first. Don't just turn it on ourselves like we're messing it up first. Okay? And here's the part that actually hurts though. The fluctuation isn't the hardest part. The story is, right? We say to ourselves, I should have figured this out by now. Or, why can't I control this? Or it must be getting worse. I'll be honest with you. I've Googled, is this progression first thing in the morning or late at night more times than I can talk to you about. Before coffee, before brushing my teeth even. I've mentally planned my mobility devices before my toast has even popped. Now, that's not medical analysis. You know what that is? That's fear. And here's the twist. By 3 p.m., I was fine. Same day, same body, different hour. But the damage, it wasn't physical. It was psychological. I'd already decided I was declining. I'd already decided I messed up. And that's the cost. That's the cost. The cost right there. And, let's stop right here just for a second. If this kind of conversation helps, where we take something complicated and try to make sense of it without pretending it's easy, well, that's what we do here. This isn't just motivation. It's translation. So if you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet, why don't you join us? Because there are people sitting at kitchen tables right now thinking they're the only ones spiraling like this. And they're not. All right, let's keep going. So let's take a 3-question reset. Instead of asking, what did I do wrong? Here are the 3 questions that I want you to try. Okay. Question number 1. Is this a pattern or a moment? One bad morning does not equal a trajectory. If it repeats consistently, okay, well, now let's look at it. But if it's random, it might just be fluctuation. Okay, question number 2. Is this data or drama? Data gets tracked, drama gets narrated. Be careful which one you're doing. Now, in my household, it's always about data, never drama. Anyway, how about this? How about that in the comments? If you've ever been the drama, you know what? How about that? Just hashtag, I can have some drama. Hashtag drama, right? And question number 3. Has it stabilized before? Oh, see, most of us have proof that bad days pass. Okay. We just forget it when we're in it. And that doesn't remove responsibility, but it removes perfectionism. In other words, you've been here before. You've had a bad morning before. Why is this morning going to be the end of it? Okay, so I have a quick question for you. When you have a bad morning, what is your first thought? Now be honest. Okay, be honest. If it's, this will pass, or is it more like this, is this progression? Put those in the comments. I really, really, really would love to get a conversation going about this. All right, well, now it's time for Carmen's Care Partner Corner. And here is what Carmen wrote for me, my wife, wrote for me to read to you today. When symptoms fluctuate, caregivers feel it too. One good day gives hope, and one bad day brings fear. What helps most isn't pretending it's fine. It's remembering that variability is part of the disease, not the verdict. Oh, short and sweet, just like her. Well, see, she sees it from the outside, right? There are days that she'll look at me and she'll just say, you know what, yesterday you were fine. Now, she's not judging. She's trying to figure it out because she's confused. And honestly, join the club, because sometimes so am I. Fluctuation affects the whole house, not just the person with the diagnosis. And sometimes I'll say, I don't even trust yesterday anymore. We can both have a laugh about it. Because what else are you going to do? Right? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. But at least you know, or you should know, it's not you. You're not alone in this. All right. How about this? You know what? You knew this one was coming. Here is your Bryce-ism day. And this one matters. Okay. Here's your Bryce-ism. With Parkinson's, fluctuation is neurological. Failure is psychological. Don't confuse the two. And if you do, get over your bad self as fast as you can. All right. That bad day, that slow morning, that shaky hour, that's chemistry. The spiral, that's the narrative. And you get more say in that part than you think. You really do. And I want you to understand, you're not failing because your symptoms change. You are navigating a system that isn't steady anymore. And there's a huge difference. And the more we understand that, the less we attack ourselves for things that you and me and we didn't cause. Well, there you go. Until next time, I want you to keep showing up. I want you to keep laughing. And I want you to keep doing life today. I love you, and I'll see you on the next episode.
Parkinson's may be part of your life, but it doesn't get to define it. Thanks for listening to Living with Parkinson's, the good, the bad, and the reality. If this episode moved you, helped you, or reminded you you're not alone, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Want to go deeper? The Inner Circle is waiting. Monthly Zoom calls, 24/7 community, and a direct line to Bryce. You'll find the link in the show notes. Until next time, keep showing up and keep doing life today.